All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, Geekset Rewind. And today we're starting our new journey with The Mandalorian. Like season
I've been
3.
excited for
I know
this
Didge's
one.
been excited.
Yeah, we didn't get to do season 1 and 2, but we got to give 3 a run.
Yeah,
Yep, and
man.
I
Like I said,
couldn't wait.
since Mandalorian came on, like the scene and everything, it's been really, really exciting. Like we kind of, when we watched that first season, we was like, yo, this is cold. And then like as they continue to grow and expand the universe. So I'm excited about season 3. So as always, let's get into our plot summary. And on an unknown planet, the armorer is making a Mandalorian helmet. A kid swears the creed when an alligator-like creature attacks the Mandalorians. The creature eats a few of the Mandalorians, but then Djarin arrives in his N1 star. Okay.
I heard the Djarin.
All right, just Djarin. Okay.
Yeah, it's just Djarin.
Damn, said get it right.
But then Djarin arrives in his N1 starfighter with Grogu and fires torpedoes into the creature's side. Then asks the armorer how can he redeem himself. She says that he has to go to the mines under Mandalore to bathe in the living water. All right, so first, how did the first take of the episode?
Man, the episode was bananas.
Dog, they packed a lot in about 35 minutes.
I'm saucy. It was 37 minutes.
Yeah,
very salty.
We got so
especially
used to
for the first.
33, really.
We got so used to like our episodes of like certain things that we love and everything, and this.
And that's what I'm saying. Even when we went back and looked and realized other seasons, like, they was just giving you vote. They didn't care what they was doing.
Look, they got out there like we got a story to tell. Whenever it ends, when it ends.
Right.
But you know, I definitely watch our live recap because our reaction to that first scene.
Because I was so sure that was a flashback.
Dog.
I'm like, damn, he was pale when he was a kid.
Yeah. I was asking questions to Didge. So for those who don't know, Didge is our resident Star Wars person. Like he knows more about the universe than all three of us. So as we're seeing it looks
of all three of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And so as we're watching this first scene, you know, I'm asking Didge like, okay, are you gonna be a Mandalorian at this age, or this how you go? So Didge is giving us the backside of this whole area of this whole lore, only to see Grogu and Mando slide in.
Everything I said was still correct. You do.
Yeah. You was right.
You still got that, but the fact that it wasn't a flashback.
Yeah, we thought it was a flashback.
That shit
I was. Like,
Dog.
if I would have bet, like, yeah, it's a flashback. Of course it is.
Because that creature was giving them the business.
Dog, the struggle that they had with that animal, fam. And that's when they really, when she really shut him. Like, hold on, be quiet. And that motherfucker got to come out the water, bro. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, dog, it was really because we was like, you were just so entranced watching this. Like, dog, are they gonna beat this thing?
Dog.
And then you see the plane. I didn't even realize it was his ship. You know what I'm saying? Like,
same.
Like,
I just thought it was just. I thought it was just a random. I just thought it was a random.
Dog.
We thought it was
I
reinforcements.
like, I did not even realize.
Right,
it
we
was
talk
ship.
about. Oh yeah, you know they ran inside. They probably done called it in.
Yeah.
Like,
Because like they was trying everything. They started trying to blast it. That
which
was like no.
made sense. I get that.
But then they put the bombs.
When that didn't work out,
That didn't work. I
over.
said
It landed on his armor too. That's what y'all slow. Y'all
And then the creature did, like I said, we say he unlocked his moveset. Then they hit him with the barrel roll.
Dog, that barrel roll.
Let you know that yes, I am truly an alligator.
That barrel. That's what I thought it was. Like, all right, well, you gonna do the barrel roll? And I'm like, well, they took enough hits. They called in the airstrike.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I thought.
And this nigga just pulled up like.
They immediately was like, get the little ones inside.
Yeah.
So it's people hurting the little ones inside. So I'm like, clearly after they got them inside, oh shit, hold on, let me call reinforcements.
Right. Yeah.
Mando put up on them niggas like, sup.
And then Grogu pop out the back like, hey.
Off top, that should have been my redemption there, bro. Cause y'all
That's what I said.
Because y'all really would have been gone,
Bro,
No, because that's a Mandalorian. That's what you're supposed to do.
But here's the thing.
Bro.
Immediately
if
after
y'all
I
got
said,
ate up, wouldn't nobody even know.
Because she didn't give it ample time in between.
Yeah.
Soon as they got to the shit, like, well, shit, you ain't even a Mando no more.
She-
I
you
just
giving me
saved you.
She literally
I
got out and
just
she was
saved
like,
you.
you removed your helmet.
You giving me
willingly.
attitude, bro.
Bro, he willingly removed his helmet.
But I just saved you
Hey.
and your whole squad at that moment.
I don't
At
know the
at the
rules.
ritual. At the ritual.
That little boy got to get his ritual done because of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on your ass, bro. Because I'm like, now you being sassy. I'm like, that's what I definitely would say. I'd have been like that big as alligator. I bet you disagree with your
Right.
ass. You said disagree with your ass.
She probably was like, look, I'll make the rules.
And told this nigga he got to go do it impossible. Like what you trying to do is impossible. Like I didn't save y'all.
Bro, cause she off him.
She got no love for him.
Like
she off him right now.
That shit really irritates me. That this
because
is like it's only a personal cult thing.
They are a cult.
Cause them niggas don't fuck with them either. Cause old girl.
You heard what Bo-Katan said. Like she already don't like the cult because she feel like they the reason that Mandalore is where it's at right now.
I mean, they definitely cult because even the whole ritual and like the hums and like they was doing a whole lot.
I told you,
like it
this whole
seemed very
series is
cultish.
basically a man trying to get back into his cult. That's seriously. It's
like
a great
these
series.
niggas is by themselves, fam. They really don't their own shit. And motherfuckers hate them. And you don't even understand that.
I hate them, dog.
But he badass. Like if they
because I don't think everybody hates them other Mandalorians. I don't even know if all other Mandalorians.
Just from the home planet.
Bo-Katan, her group, because remember she comes from the line that was like they were traditionally the rulers. So she definitely feels more. She like, bro, you let my planet get fucked up.
Cause I mean, cause they pretty much stopped fighting. That's what I'm saying. They pretty much like.
Well, yeah, they did their own thing.
They did
their own
so
thing
y'all
and
got
all
your
of
little
that.
beef or whatever. I y'all beef, nigga. We
and
ain't
so,
on that.
like I said, she came from the line of the rulers, though. Even though you're still supposed to have the Darksaber,
right?
And when she lost that, fucked up.
Yeah, niggas left on that.
Niggas left.
And they wasn't fucking with her no more.
We skipping ahead.
Yeah.
No, but so
well, not really. I guess.
I mean, no, because we got to go to the town because we saw our nigga. That nigga Grief came in with the motherfucker.
Grief came in with the hot. He
came in with the fresh
promotion.
Right.
Hey,
he had the fresh drip.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. When y'all see, cause they made you notice that he had them niggas on his cape, bro. When he first, you didn't. That's what I said.
You heard it.
You heard it.
He pulled them niggas down them steps.
Which is bogus because it's like,
no respect to the droid.
Man, you knew they was carrying your cape.
He yanked them niggas down the steps. I'm like, dog, boy, chill out.
They battle ready. He was like, he
was not battle ready.
No, I'm talking about like his like damage ready. Like
they got armor. They had one wheel.
They armor can take that damage.
They didn't even have feet. They had a wheel.
I like the fact that he like dog. That nigga was all about money. Cause like he the nigga that made it out was like, we ain't gotta do this shit no more. Cause he was trying to get Mando. He like, look at it, bro. Like, hey, we getting the money over here, fam.
Here to chill, right? You coming to kick this nigga. Bro,
he showed him the kid. He was like, oh, that's cool. But
right.
Let me tell you about this flat,
he's like his name Grogu. He's like, what? He's like, Grogu, that's his name. He's like, all right, but hey, this is money though, right there.
Taking him straight through the flat, through the whole crib. Like, you see where we at? You see where we live?
So look at his view.
He had a statue of himself. He had that bust of himself.
Nigga said, bro, that's what he said. He said, I thought your job was done. Why you still with this little? Why you still with
this critter? He called it a critter.
Little critter.
After you just told me his name Grogu, like, nah, he's still a critter, bro.
I'll be mad too. Like Grogu just spinning in
because
the chair.
Unless in his mind, unless Grogu getting you money, he a critter.
Grogu might be getting no money. He didn't want to try.
In Grief's mind, he was like, listen, you don't look like the money. Like don't y'all got some medals that's supposed to be prestige? Where your prestige medal at, bro?
Then he got the.
Where your money at?
Trying to get the robot bag.
Right, yeah, fam, they disrespectful.
Bro, whoever put that statue up
what the name was the name for
It's
him?
like, what is it IG-11 or something
like that? Yeah, I think so.
IG-11.
Yep, IG-11.
That's what I'm saying. They had IG, and I had forgot about that whole big ass fight.
Yeah, because that was season 1.
Yeah, like I forgot.
Now here's the thing: if you IG-11 and you go out in a blaze of glory, saving the fucking town, do you want to get resurrected?
I mean,
he didn't even save the town. He saved just them.
I mean, yeah.
But no, he a robot.
He a robot. Like all they pretty much did is just turn the power off.
Right. Yeah. They just tried to reboot.
Yeah. Like, well, no, they didn't try it. They didn't even give it a shot. Because remember, Mando, we was saying, we was like, why did it take this long for somebody to even say, hey, let's try to reboot the nigga?
Right.
Like,
but I'm saying whoever put up that statue, I know he mad.
Right, because he had to retrieve the parts from Lava River.
Right. And I was saying, Fam was really trying to talk him. He like, you don't need this, bro. Like, we went through a lot.
He said we got plenty of drones.
Bro, because he probably remembering just the amount of weight it took to have to do this.
Hey, it's really funny when you really think about it, like, because you just don't know what the face I'm making into my helmet. So if I tell you I woke up and you try to talk, like I'm just like
You just looking like
I'm just looking at you in the helmet, like till you tell me
just
okay,
dead,
nigga.
just
Like,
deadpan, just
yeah, until you tell me okay. I'm just gonna keep repeating like I'm gonna need this though.
yeah,
Right.
like nah,
Like-
this is the way.
Like
nigga.
that's because
this is the way.
Because when fam took like well we gonna talk about fam first talking about IG 11 turning into
no, even before that,
No,
when
we
they
gotta
were
get to the
trying,
pirates.
when they were trying to do it, and he was inside the little.
I thought that was after.
That was after the
That was
Pirates.
after. That was the first. That
Oh
was,
yeah, we still at the pirates.
Yeah, we moved. Y'all jumped too far
that was
because
him. That was
this was just him, just at first us seeing the robot and him telling him what he wants to do
and then
everything
that's
like
when they had
that.
to deal with the pirates.
Yeah, because they was on their way, because like they got interrupted, and it was like, yo, somebody here to see. He's like, fam, I'm talking right now. I'm talking shop. He's like, hey, but it's the pirates. And which was wild because them pirates was on some bullshit. Like, I get it that this used to be a bar, but it's not a bar no more, my nigga. It's
That's
a
the
school.
thing, and it's like, fam, what is it? Yeah, like you said, it's a school, so it's like, even if I was like, yeah, go ahead have a drink, bro. You finna go in there and be mad
You
because
better
you
get
gonna
some-
go in there,
get some
and be
chocolate
like,
milk.
Damn, where the
like you want
some
to
orange
why
juice,
you wanna
apple
mess with
juice.
these kids and all that, bro. Like what
'Cause
you
they
here for?
Entitled.
Pirates. They
Entitled. The pirates be doing some bullshit. They be like, just because I can. And then like they thought shit was sweet. Because when he said it, like even how he was talking to him, he was like, I said
He
he's
called
like,
him soft.
Well, no, before that, he said it was the portion of my boss's money that
Yeah.
built this. You know what I'm saying? So he pretty much like, you wouldn't have any of this shit if it wasn't for me and my crew, and you know what I'm saying, my faction and everything like
Grief
that.
was definitely on some bullshit.
On some bullshit.
He was definitely on some bullshit
And
back
then
in the
he
day.
called him. See, he said, "Bro, you soft." And then, like I said, Grief was like, "Wait, hey." I like that Grief
watch your tone.
because Mando was there, and I like that Grief didn't say, "I got Mando." That nigga Grief said, "You think so?"
Yeah.
That nigga showed the pistol.
Mando was back.
Showed
Mando
the
was back
posted.
chilling.
Mando was ready, but
Mando was posted.
Mando
He
was
was
like,
back
yeah.
chilling.
That nigga when he did, he was like, "Oh, y'all getting loose? Let me sit up."
Yeah. That's what he said. Because he at some point he's like, "Hey, Grief, we got a problem." And Grief was like, "Shit, I don't know. Hey, do we got a problem?" Like, hey,
Right.
but remember, you got to remember though, like them niggas battle tested together.
Right.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, so they already know.
That's why he
Like,
sit it down. He's like, he got it. He
Yeah.
told
Yeah.
me,
he got it. But he was like,
You
but if,
got
hey,
it.
if
You
you
know what I'm
need
saying?
me, I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna see how you handle it. Like this your place, this your time. How you handle your business in here?
He,
You know what I'm saying?
he had it. He got the shot off. He handled it. And then,
try to tell the nigga go. Bro.
right.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, man.
it's always that nigga who like, I still got this.
Yeah, and then like I said, shit hit the fan. Like I said, it was a Western, so you know what I'm saying? Niggas
Right.
had to do it.
Once
Shit
you
hit the
get your
fan.
standoff, Bacardi was already like, man, if somebody don't shoot.
Somebody don't shoot this.
Bro,
nigga.
that's the classic Western. You gotta have a standoff.
It sounds different when you don't got the twine.
But it might have-
Yeah.
They had the space version of it.
So,
And you ain't got no tumbleweed going through.
yeah,
like,
you need something that kind of sets off. You know where the shot finna go.
Need to close up on the eyes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I was like, at
But,
this point, I'm
uh,
like, these niggas just talking, man. Where you gonna shoot?
Yeah.
Niggas, bro?
Yeah.
But then we get to the little niggas that's fixing the shit, which we was like,
Bro,
Oh,
they
yeah.
was going
Dog,
crazy.
Them little niggas was. Hey, I want to say Star Wars is really cold with inclusion because everybody there's a race of something doing something.
Yeah.
In Star Wars,
Just
you know
be
what I'm saying?
going crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
Like-
them niggas was mechanics going in that little ass.
Dog.
How you know that this
Talking
is a
shop.
mechanic shop, bro?
And they
Like,
was
Bro,
talking-
because he know.
It's his time.
This
It's
is
his
time.
time.
He
I mean,
supposed
I
to know
get
all
that.
this.
Yeah.
But I
He-
mean,
he
they had
probably
to come to
been plenty
grief and be
shit
like,
to
we
them.
trying to set up a little shop. You know what I'm saying? He
They
was like,
probably
what?
did. He probably was like, oh, what y'all done fix? They probably done fix plenty shit.
well,
for Greek.
because you won. You like I said, we know black folks, mechanics and black folks. We kind of got we chop like that's kind of like the barber shop. Like we
Yeah.
fuck with the mechanics. So they probably came. He was like, oh, bet, yeah, I need that. He said, we got plenty shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this money.
That shit, that's what he like, nigga. These are the best in town.
And we already established that he was on bullshit before.
Yeah.
Who knows what he done brought them?
He like, when I get my place, I'm gonna come get y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all my niggas.
Right.
You
You
know
gotta
what
know that. You know that's a money grab right there.
Yeah,
like,
y'all
oh
my-
yeah, any ships come through, any
And
people.
it's a small enough spot that they could just be ducked in wherever.
Yeah.
Hey, they was done.
shot so
I was so mad.
How
this
did
nigga
Mando
was
get
sitting
in
Bro,
here?
I
here.
told you, he army crawled and then just had to sit up and see what
I'm so
He
mad.
definitely
I-
did the.
As the little,
it
as
was
the what was
pointless.
they
Yeah,
call
it
it?
was that
What
he
was they
didn't
call
need
it? And I forgot what they was called.
Like,
Avanellas.
and Ellen, something like
I
that.
didn't mad y'all in my shot. You in my shot.
Like
You don't need to be in
Angelans.
here.
Yeah.
Angelans.
Like you don't need to be in here, bro. Like I'd have been mad.
Bro,
I
they
really
was geek. They was talking with him. They was talking to each other. Then one got hemmed up by Grogu.
Dog,
that chat, dog, the chatter along between them. I'm like, bro, this is hilarious.
See, in my mind,
Right.
it was like, hey, you got that catalytic converter. Like,
Yeah.
nah, nigga, no, we gotta put a new alternator up in
All
here.
I, dog,
Like,
all
that's all
I
I'm hearing
needed
is
was
that.
a nigga with a little
They-
cigarette in his mouth.
Like,
And it
probably
been
was.
over,
They was
dog.
talking,
And then-
one of them didn't believe that they can do it. One was, no, we can't do this. And the other one, then yes, we can. Hey, let me, I done did this like 8 times.
What I needed was somebody to tell them the bill. Like, all right, so that's gonna be like about $350 right
Like,
there.
you know what I'm
You know?
saying?
Like, oh,
Like, dog,
that's
nigga said you can't. That's why I love it, because I mean, he still, we gonna get them again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we got
He said,
to.
he said I gotta bring it. I gotta bring it
He
back.
got to bring
Yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, because
So it's like-
he went to go get the part because they missing
Right.
that one part.
That shit, this is poodoo.
Start saying that like, nah, this is poodoo, dog.
Get out of here.
Because he was like, they like, fam, just get a new robot, bro. Just get a new
New-
droid. This
like-
this one is dead, bro. Like,
No,
you
sir.
know what I'm saying? I get what
Bro.
Mando. Like Mando, he's like, I can trust this droid.
Right. He don't fuck with droids.
He don't fuck
He
with
don't fuck
droids,
with
dog.
droids.
So he found
That's the one he showed his face to.
yeah, he found one that he was cool with. He like, no.
Yeah, because remember when he turned that motherfucker on, it went back to his original programming. That motherfucker was on some T-1000 Terminator shit.
I
dog.
bet-
Red
that
eyes.
nigga was.
I bet he was.
running.
Mando
And
kind
I'm
of
like, I didn't know that nigga was that much of a threat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That
yeah, he was.
Well,
it was
because
half
remember-
a body. Draw
No,
couldn't do
because-
shit with him.
But that's what Mando told him. He said
he got all his parts.
he said, you sure that they can handle bro with all the parts? Because with the half the body shit, we had to drop the bust on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah, he shooting at. I'm like, dog, y'all can't kill this nigga. Like, he was strong. Like, I think he was off that table strong, nigga.
No,
He grabbed Mando ankle, dog. He's like, what? Take Grogu off my hands, nigga. That nigga grabbed his ankle. He threw the shit out of Grogu. Like, boy.
But no, he hit Mando was like, I knew I should trust this damn droid. I knew I get trusting droids.
Yeah,
That shit, dog. Yeah, that was funny.
Yep.
bro.
And so we get that moment where they go to the Mandalorian castle.
Yeah.
And we see
Well, before that, we saw him with the pirates. They came back.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
space.
That's
the
the space
Yeah.
battle.
yeah the space battle.
Which was, that's what I'm saying. They gave us everything. They gave us everything.
That's what I'm saying. They packed a lot. Yeah, like
They gave us
in
everything
those
in that episode.
33 minutes, they packed a lot into it.
Yeah, RPD, you know what I'm saying?
So old black man,
Black pirate.
Otis the
Black
pirate.
pirate.
His really was a dog. It ain't Otis. That was a dog. His name was Otis. His name was Otis.
Yeah,
But he had to look like his name was Otis. Like,
Like,
and Otis was really done. That's why Otis like, man,
Bro,
I
right
really.
from the get-go, when they first showed him, he looked like he didn't want to be there.
He looked like he
oh,
like, bro, I don't got no beef with the, like,
Hey.
like what's funny about this? What was funny about the pirate thing was it really was like a Western trope because it was literally they were all just mad about you killing. Like,
Right.
Like you want I'm gonna let you go? You kill
Right.
4 of my people? He like, bro, you sent them to me. Like,
right.
leave
Like
me
y'all
alone.
tried to shoot first.
Yeah,
and
they
you
did
mad
try to
'cause
shoot
y'all
first.
lost. Like
It started from there. Then when that's what I'm saying. When he said ran into his space, he like, bro, he like, you,
Oh yeah,
you
when the
jump,
boss,
let
the
you-
boss was like,
and
yeah,
then-
you
yeah,
killed
then
4 of my fighters. Like,
Yeah,
y'all
then that's what I'm
gave it
saying.
to me.
Like the first dude, like I said, Vane was the one saying like you took my 4 people out. He's
Right.
like, bro, I'm
Yeah.
taking, now I take out 4 of your planes.
Yeah.
And the boss like, I'm gonna let you go. You take out 4 of my, like, bro, if y'all don't go,
If y'all don't leave me alone,
hey, but he
nigga.
got away so easily. Like he was just like, bro, I'm done.
I'm off y'all, dog.
Hit the
Yeah.
hyperdrive and was gone.
But
So
that's-
speaking of hyperdrive, because we got to go back. Those shadowy figures, you think they gonna play a part in this?
I don't know.
'Cause I don't know what they was.
I don't know what that was either.
And I don't recall seeing that type of figure in Star Wars.
I
before.
don't either. So
I mean, yeah, it was definitely wild. That was a wild image. I mean, because it was really just they just for some reason gave us what's going on when you're in hyperspeed.
But
Yeah.
what makes it wild is that those things seemingly was just like going
Well,
with the
yeah,
way, and he in hyperdrive.
Yeah,
So
so-
whatever it was that
They
is
clearly
in
just-
hyperdrive, they clearly that's their lane. But
Yeah.
it was like, dog, like Grogu,
Yeah.
'cause Grogu got spooked. Grogu was in.
Yeah.
He was in his.
But
He
they-
was,
saw
they
that
was
one.
big.
he was in
Yeah.
his sunroof, and he said, "I'm gonna go down with Mando real quick."
I'm gonna chill with Pops for a little
Yeah.
he saw
bit.
that one thing. He was like, wait, it's a bunch. Oh, no,
Yeah, he
no,
saw
no.
one. He was like, okay, he was cooing. That nigga
Yeah.
Grogu out here
Cool,
cooing
cool.
all episode.
That nigga was cool. Cow,
Cool,
boy.
cool cow.
Cow, oh.
And then after that, when he saw the fleet of them, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go down. I'm
He
gonna,
said,
I'm
I'm good.
gonna
I'm
go
good on
down."
this one.
But yeah, so then we get to
That's when we see. Then they go to Bo-Katan's castle and
now. You believe that her plight is not over?
no,
Right.
I for sure not. Too much of the stuff leading into it is talked about
Yeah.
the fight for Mandalore. So it would be really weird for her to drop it And especially because that's been her goal ever since we saw her back
Right.
in last season. Was I need to lead Mandalore.
Yeah.
So you think she just really just sending this nigga off?
I think she's sending them off so that way she
go
can
catch
come
him down there.
Go catch him later.
Or she truly believes that he's gonna fall down there and she's gonna be able to retrieve the Darksaber.
But
No,
that
you
still
gotta
don't
fight.
don't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
You still have to
Dog,
win
so if
it.
a nigga just
Wait,
died,
so if a
what is
nigga
it
died
going?
with the
That's what I'm saying.
Darksaber,
I don't know how I don't remember specifically how that handles, but yeah, you're supposed to win the Darksaber. It's not I just have it. Now she can lie, ain't nobody gonna see it.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's,
But
that's
then
even,
she coulda-
that's even the same thing I was saying. Like, couldn't we just give it? Like, bro, take it.
well, he tried.
He tried that, and her
then,
pride was really
No, it wasn't her pride. It was boy. He said, no, this is not how it
Well,
works.
yeah, but I'm saying it was really because that was Moff Gideon. They could have just ignored him.
You can't ignore Moff Gideon.
Yes, you can. They already had him controlled. He's not gonna. Who is he? They had him.
I remember we talked about that on the podcast. I don't believe that he was under control with like they overtook him. I believe that was part of his plan.
It could have been, but either way, I'm saying at that point in time, you can.
But they listened to him?
The rest of the Mandalorian. No, that's because her pride was also still.
I thought she was down with it when he said,
No,
"Here,
she didn't want to take it when he said it.
Oh, okay.
But then he did also say it. Cause Din didn't know that until then.
Well, yeah, because then he was like, all right, well, then I surrender. You can have it. And
Right,
then
that's what I'm
Moff Gideon
saying.
was like, no, you can't do it that way. And I was
But
like,
she wasn't gonna take it anyway because it's like her whole thing. Like,
I mean,
you
you
gotta
really.
win
I
it.
mean, you really. If we doing that, it's gonna be on the show. It's gonna be definitely a private party. Nobody got it because. I mean, that's also. I think that's also the bad thing because everybody know that Mando got it. So if you see Mando anywhere, it's gonna be like.
but Mando don't want to control the fleet.
He don't, and that's the whole point.
That's the main thing.
It's messed up. Like I thought, at least like the group that she was with, like when we first met her, she was with like 3 of them.
Yeah.
I thought at least they would sort of stick with her. I knew she wasn't gonna be able to lead like a whole faction, but that means she came back to those 2 and was like, "Yeah, I ain't getting this." Like, oh well,
Right.
well,
Mercenary
Dog,
time.
we out.
Time to get this money.
You
Mercenary
know how
time.
passive aggressive they probably was her for weeks, fam. Like, you really can't tell me what to do, fam. You know, like she tried to tell niggas to get up and train.
Like, all right, we gotta go train.
You know what
It's
I'm
like, man, shut up, man.
Yeah, that's what
you
I'm
got the Darksaber?
Mutiny.
No. All right, well, I'm
Said, "Oh, we
sleeping.
good."
I'm sleeping in.
Yeah,
I'm
what you
sleeping
feel
in.
like, man?
Shit.
Go get the Darksaber and come tell me what to do.
Yeah, because hey, it's not just immediate. We going to, and at some point, it was some nigga like, dog, we sitting here waiting for what, man? Let's go get this money,
Like, you gonna
man.
go back and
There's
get
so
it
many
back?
people that need us, man. We can be
Like,
mercenaries.
Niggas definitely like, well, why you just fight him then?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody definitely asked that question.
Somebody
like,
hit him
hey,
hard.
So you ain't sure?
Came back with like, so, is he still alive? Like, so he's still alive? Like, and you came. Hold on.
Like, he walked out like on his own will.
Because I mean, I really am leaving you too, because you shouldn't be coming back. Because if you telling me you going to get the Darksaber, and I know how you supposed to get it, you shouldn't be coming back unless you come back.
So yeah, I mean,
Like this nigga showed you mercy. Like, where he at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where he at? You know what I'm saying?
but then
Like,
that's pretty much the end of the episode. Like I said,
Yeah.
it was short, sweet. She tells him where to go to the. Because remember, she still doesn't believe that the planet is cursed. She doesn't believe in the whole.
Yeah.
That you need to get the app. You need to
Yeah.
Well,
get
she
it.
believes it's poison, though. She said.
Yeah, she believes it's poison, but
But she don't believe the. I think
she doesn't believe like the
wait,
whole.
because that's their code thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the cult thing. You don't need to go get forgiven for anything.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
Nigga, you can take off your helmet. We saw her with her.
Well,
helmet
cause
on.
she doesn't believe in the whole lore, and so Mando's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go see myself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's pretty much like I'm gonna check myself. Like fuck it then.
I knew as he said, I was like, oh, this is it. This is the end of this
Yeah.
episode. It was
Yeah.
definitely
Oh,
knowing
yeah.
that it was 30-something minutes. I'm like, we
Like,
having too much fun.
You're not finna show us him getting
Right.
there.
We having too much fun
If
this
you,
episode.
if you'd have shown me him getting there, I'd have been mad if you cut it there. You know what I'm saying? Because now I want some more. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
you gotta cut
right.
it right. You had to cut it somewhere. But they definitely packed a lot.
This is a fun episode though. Like to start this season off, I'm mad it was 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, but like I said, it was fun. Like I said, like I think throughout the whole episode, we had moments of either excitement, either like what, or like it was like
Yeah.
it was a fire ass episode, bro. And it's like but it's still like I said, what I'm looking forward to. A matter of fact, let's talk about that. What are you looking forward
that's
to
definitely
for this season? Because one of the things that I am, because I think it was I don't know, I think it was season 2. I'm getting that and Boba Fett mixed up, where they dropped like they was doing. Taking Grogu's blood, and then they was trying to use it in other
that was
people.
in season 2.
Yeah, but it wasn't working. So like, it's obvious they're trying to give people force. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not necessarily. I wonder because you know what comes with the sequel trilogy. If this was all still part of Palpatine's plan for immortality.
Okay. So you think it's more so immortality? Because like I said, I'm looking forward to getting that answer on
Like what were they doing?
What
with
were
his
they
blood?
doing with his blood? Like we know what he was doing, but like why? What was they didn't
Right.
say what the purpose was,
Right.
what the outcome they was trying to seek, what they was trying to do. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing that.
I mean, for me, I'm excited to see more of Mandalore, just that
Yeah,
planet
I
in
will.
general.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be really dope to see. And like I said, it's supposed
Because
to
we
be
haven't seen much of it, right?
not really. It's
We-
been like flashbacks.
yeah.
You really don't see much of it at all.
And Mandalore, is it fallen now?
Yeah, this would have been after the siege of Mandalore.
Okay.
So that's what she was saying. Like how
there's nothing
y'all
there, yeah.
fucking basically
Right,
caused
y'all,
this.
yeah, because y'all left.
Right.
So you-
Y'all was trying to do y'all own thing.
So who took over Mandalore?
that was when the Empire took it, basically.
So there's potential the Empire is probably still stationed there, right?
It could have some. I don't know what they're doing on there. I wouldn't be surprised.
So that's going to be interesting then, yeah.
But you got to also think that this is after the fall of the Empire, but this is before the rise of the First Order. So whatever the remnants of the Empire could still be
Ooh,
there.
or what if the First Order is there?
Yeah, we don't. I don't
This
think
stuff.
we know much about the. And I could be missing from a
This
comic
stuff.
book or something.
Oh yeah. I don't know about the comic, but like about the creation of the
Right,
First Order.
'cause
Because
you-
remember, that's what we was saying. We was like, "Fam, how the hell did Palpatine create this motherfucker?
Right.
The
Oh,
First
yeah.
Order so unexpectedly."
And as you
And
can
which would
see
make
from
sense.
these, it's like the Empire. Yes, it fell. It never seems like it went fully away.
Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, the First Orders can pretty much
Yeah, it's
reimagine.
pretty much-
And see, and that's the thing. You think about it. You have this. If everybody in the universe thinks that Mandalore is destroyed and there's nothing
It's a
there,
good way to
that's
hide
a good
underneath.
place to hide the
yeah,
creation.
you hide
of
in
a
plain
whole-
sight,
yeah.
essentially.
So yeah, and you said that's what you want to.
I mean, I really want to see some more what Grogu about to be on. Grogu,
Yeah, I am also still
like,
curious about him
he
too.
He getting his voice rights.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. That
He
nigga
getting
was-
paid this season. That
yeah.
Cooing going crazy.
Paying per coup.
Yeah, he get the cuckoo
Pay
cow,
per
fam.
coup. What do you think his pay per coup is?
Bro, the way he was going this one, at least I ain't gonna at least a stack. At least a stack.
That's
Four-
why
he was going.
4 figures per coup.
Like we didn't even need it. That's what it was like. Somebody was like, "Bro, I gotta really put this in the subtitles." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
I wonder
Like-
who like this is. I wonder who gets paid more, Grogu or Groot.
I don't know. Groot might get paid more because he don't got to say it. He got to,
Bro, he also be going all in.
yeah.
David, you be seeing the,
Like he like Groot like the announcer dude.
Did you see when he was doing it in different languages? No, he was
Yeah.
soy Groot. I'm a Groot. Like I was dying.
Like I think what's his name? Bruce Buffer? Who's the dude to do the rap?
Both
Michael-
Bruce and Michael, they the Buffer brothers.
They both do the whatchamacallit?
One do it for UFC, one do it for boxing.
Wait, do what?
Like the announcing.
The announcing thing.
Oh, that okay.
That's Groot money. Like that's why Groot does it a different way. So I don't think Grogu up there yet. He getting paid. He getting a little bit of pay. When he say that word, he gonna say something though.
He might.
That one gonna jump through. That's gonna be
I'm
like
curious.
Yeah, because you know what? I Am Groot is on like shirts and stuff like
Right.
that. Cooing ain't on nothing
Cooing
yet.
ain't on shirts.
Like, you gotta
It's
get
just
branded.
face.
You gotta get
Everybody
branded.
cool.
Yeah, you gotta
That's what I'm
get.
saying. You ain't even realize everybody cool.
Yeah, you gotta get branded
That's
first.
baby cool.
Right. Shit, they might be. They could have just been stock style.
So stock baby cool.
Stock baby.
Oh,
Stock throw that in.
Cool ain't got no real voice.
Right,
Yet.
could just be stock throwing that in.
So I do like having this question in it. Who won the episode for you?
Grogu.
Grogu won it for you?
Yeah, bro. Grogu with ham, bro. When he him fam up though, that was.
I'm going grief, man. Listen here, I like
I was
that.
definitely going.
I'm
green.
going grief, man. His
He-
come up, dog. He was out
Come up,
here shining,
defend-
dog.
defended his town when he needed to.
His fit, that he came in with the
The
fit.
fit was cold. Man.
fam got a bust of himself.
Right,
But
he out here.
that's what I was saying though.
He
fam.
big money, dog.
But that's why Grogu got cool money now though.
Cool money.
Like
We
because
are.
you didn't notice it though. You watching it like, bro, he cooling a lot. Like y'all didn't realize how much.
Bro, that's because whoever was editing was like, let me throw some stock sounds. Throw these in.
But that's how you realize he was so prominent in the movie, in the show. It's like you see him like, cooling. Like what the fuck cooling? Like
Editor went crazy. He got a new baby sound.
said,
ain't
Let
no
me throw that in there.
ain't no empty scene, bro. If Grogu in the scene, it's some cool
Grogu was
sound
like, I want your cool.
like Grogu he was just all in everybody's business. Even though y'all, like I said, grief was going crazy. But Grogu just spinning this nigga chilling. Boy, we just here. Like you keep talking to him about some other shit. We ain't even here for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I gotta go. I gotta go Grogu, fam.
Yeah, but you know what? Speaking of, because I'm wondering how this all plays out, because obviously either Grogu throughout this series is going to die, or he's going to go on a mission, and he's going to explain why we haven't seen him in any of
that's the thing.
other properties. Because that's the big question. It's like, all right, if there's obviously Grogu in this universe, we know Yoda. Where's Grogu been this whole fucking time?
Well, yeah, I guess in the sequel trilogy, why didn't he show up in any of that? Because that's really all you got to explain.
Yeah.
Why isn't he showing up in those 3 movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense.
Yeah, so
which is really crazy because they definitely gonna have to, which would be devastating
if he died.
That we're watching all this to see Grogu die at some point.
That'd be wild.
Like I don't care what kind of ending you giving me, but it better not be more.
That would be wild.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if he do, that nigga better be sacrificing. Like he better be saving the planet.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he has to be of his own will.
This is a galactic show. Saving a planet don't mean too much in a galactic show.
It got
that's just like, damn, he saved Capital Court. Like you gotta when it's a galactic show, you gotta bring it out some.
You gotta save a part of a solar system, man.
Damn near.
Bro.
Now, getting into a theory, and I don't have a theory, but I'm asking a question that may lead into a theory that I'm thinking about. Is there anybody in the Star Wars universe who has force powers, or like, but their powers is like significantly different from you? Like, why is their power different from everybody else?
There's a couple. Like,
because I'm wondering, because obviously there's the goal for a lot of people is to use Grogu's blood for something, right? So the grim outcome may be Grogu. They may be successful in it, and that person or whoever that faction is.
I mean,
like, could Grogu be the power behind somebody?
Like I said, the leading theory of that would have been whatever happened with Palpatine, how he returned so much, so to speak. But I ain't gonna lie,
that would
kind of hope they just sort of move around canon on that.
Yeah,
that's just me.
You don't want Grogu
pick and choose some stuff that you get from those sequel trilogies and maybe tell a different story. You know, let's go a little crazy with it. That's just me.
I mean, they can, like I said, but because Grogu could be on his own solo mission,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? That can explain why he's there. Like, Grogu, reason why he hasn't been is like however it ends, the series finale is Grogu doing something,
right? Because
you know what I'm saying, that's a bigger thing that he has to take control.
It's not the first time that.
Like, he gonna definitely save Mandalore. Like, that's what I'm saying. The only way I can see Grogu dying is he's really trying to save.
But either way, it's not the first time that they just sort of left especially a Jedi, just open-ended on what happened. That was the whole thing with Ahsoka.
Yeah, you're right.
When she was introduced, it was sort of like, yo, clearly she had to die at some point, and it's like, well, no, they found a way to sort of show what she was doing. You know, she went off on her own thing, and again, it's a galaxy.
It is.
So a lot of shit could be happening.
True.
We in the same like 8-9 planets, and it's like, bro, a whole new shit is happening on the other side of it.
Right.
It could be a nigga on the whole other side of the galaxy. Like, hey, who's Luke?
Who is Luke?
I keep hearing this name.
It could be a nigga on a whole other side. Like, wait, first order?
Right.
Darksaber? Wait, what are y'all talking about?
Like, it might be a nigga on a random planet. Like, hey, so I heard about this Darth nigga.
Darth?
Like,
what the fuck is a Darth?
right.
What the fuck is a Darth?
I'm hoping that it sort of goes that route, because one thing I always wanted with Star Wars is just let's get beyond just the Skywalker saga.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Because there's so much more. When you saying you have a galaxy of stories, tell me a galaxy of stories. Don't tell me about the same family.
Right, I feel you.
Yeah, you're right. So how many Eagles you giving this episode?
I'm giving it a 5.
Yes,
I'm giving it a 5 too. Yeah.
This is a great start to the season. I wish it was longer, but that's always a good thing.
It's really cold too when you realize, because you gotta think this was actually still Bob. This was off of Boba Fett. So like this was like him leaving after the fight with him.
Well, yeah, that episode.
No, because I think season 2.
No, season 3 in Boba Fett is when he got.
Season 2 in Boba. There's only one season.
I mean, season 1 in Boba Fett. That's how he got Grogu back. Remember?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like, that's what I said. It's funny that he really, because he told him like, yeah, I gotta go do some shit, and you just pull up how he pulled up on them niggas, like when he had to come back here.
Yeah.
Like to just leave from beating everybody ass to be like, God damn, I gotta say these niggas too. Like,
hey, but Mando, but it seems easy for Mando. Like,
That's why I said it's
because
so-
he wiped that beast out. He shot them pirates. Then he shot them pirates out the sky. And even when the big boss, he said, "Yo, you outgunned." He was like, "See, you don't ever trust pirates." And he hit
off,
that
yo.
motherfucking nos. That nigga hit that nos on
No,
their ass.
but he struggled. When he struggled,
Oh yeah, he definitely has to struggle. Bro.
like just
That's
in
what I'm
series
saying. Like
in
he-
general.
that's what I'm
No,
saying,
but I'm
like-
talking about in this first episode.
Yeah, this episode was that's because this episode was just plenty on like I have places to be.
It was back. It was really back to a western. Like,
Oh, yeah.
he can't because he is a badass motherfucker.
Right.
Badass
You know what I'm saying?
motherfucker.
Like he really is.
Like I want him to. In fact, the only canon I do want him to meet Samuel L. Jackson's character. So Samuel, because I know he'll be like, "Hey, you a badass motherfucker, dog. Hey, you that nigga, dog."
This nigga was teaching Grogu little like he was really being a parent to this nigga. Then he was
Right.
like, oh, we got pirates and just. Like, get in my lap. We go handle this real
Hold
quick.
on.
Grab the wheel and start gonna come through, bro.
And he was whipping that motherfucker through the asteroid. That nigga
Yeah,
was
like,
that
oh, bro.
nigga was whipping that
I'd
motherfucker.
have crashed so many times.
Yeah, that was a lot, bro.
That nigga was whipping that motherfucker, dog. So yeah, man, I'm excited for our journey to watch this because I think that this season is going to be a season that's going to give us a lot, explain a lot. I think it's going to have a big reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
they've been
I think something gonna have to get answered as far as whether Mando get his stuff back, redeems himself, or we really find out something going on with what's really going on with Grogu.
Yeah.
I could see it. I hope the lore around Mandalore gets sort of explored more,
Yeah.
and let's figure out what's going on with that planet and where it's going to go from here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's. I mean, because even when you look at the synopsis of the overall season, it seems like it's going to be heavily focused on that.
Well, I'm assuming, other than this episode, I'm assuming the rest of the series or the rest of the season is going to be on that planet.
On Mandalore, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's mystery involved. He has to go through a ritual.
Right.
There's like the fleet is right now being mercenaries everywhere.
Right. So they
Yeah.
may. I feel like they may all end up. Once word starts getting out that somebody's back on that planet or like things are starting happening there again, I think more of the Mandalorians might return back and
then like I said, they still there's
who knows who's actually on this planet.
Yeah,
right now.
and they still after Grogu.
Right.
You know what I'm
There's
saying?
definitely
So
still
it's
people still
like, yeah,
after.
That's gonna be the show off. I mean, not the show, the Showdown
Right.
planet. Like that's where shit's gonna hit the fan and it's gonna go down. So
Right.
yeah.
So that's why I think the rest of the season will be on Mandalore, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so here's what I want y'all to do in the comments, man. Let us know, always who won the episode for y'all. But let us know what are y'all looking forward to in this season of Mandalorian. Like, I want to know like y'all predictions, what y'all looking forward to. And then yeah, let's put it down in the chat. And as always, man, stay subscribed, man. Follow us. Go to our Patreon right here. So that way y'all can see our live reaction to those first 5 minutes of the episode. We're probably gonna put out the clip as well.
Right.
But y'all, like that first 5 minutes was pure, just enjoyment reaction right there.
Fam, because we were all shocked.
Yeah, we were all shocked. But as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. That was in Forbes doing exclusive content for Sway's Universe, and we are out.
Peace.